The man never imagined the wife he had personally killed would now become his impressed dowager. Little did the man know his retribution was about to arrive not long ago. With the woman's help, the man had successfully ascended to the position of crown prince. But on the very day of the conferment ceremony, the man actually stabbed a dagger into the woman's body. The man only used the woman as a discarded pawn, instead allowing the scheming woman to replace her position. Overnight, the woman's entire family was exterminated. The crown princes were betrayed, destroyed the woman. They even threw the woman into a mass grave. But the crown prince didn't know. The woman survived because of a jade pendant given by her parents. After being resurrected, the woman had only one thought: to make this pair of man and woman pay the price. The woman knew the empress position had always been empty, and the emperor often went out on tours to punish corrupt officials, drawing many enemies who secretly poisoned him. In order to topple the crown prince, the woman had to attract the emperor's attention. So the woman immediately drew her sword and overturned the poisoned wine. The wine splashed all over the emperor. The guards, thinking she was an assassin, immediately put their swords to the woman's neck. The woman explained she was saving the emperor, but the emperor thought she was making excuses. To prove herself, the woman took the initiative to kiss the emperor's poisoned neck. The intimate contact instantly flustered the emperor. The poison quickly took effect in the woman's body. Seeing the woman's breath growing weak at this time, the emperor no longer doubted and hurriedly called the royal physician to detoxify her. When the woman awoke, the emperor asked her what reward she wanted. She softly said she only wanted 10,000 taels of gold. The emperor was a bit disappointed to hear this. At this time, the eunuch was puzzled, as women usually beg to enter the palace. So the woman sat up and calmly responded, "All women in the world wish to enter the palace, but she was born in the mountains, unaccustomed to being restrained and only wishing to roam free in nature." After saying this, she put on her veil and turned to live. As soon as she left the hall, she encountered the crown prince and scheming woman. The scheming woman felt the face under the veil was familiar and ripped off the veil with one pull. The two were instantly stunned. The woman who should have long been dead, how could she appear here? At this time, the scheming woman still wanted to take action, but unexpectedly the emperor suddenly appeared. So the woman immediately fell to the ground and framed the scheming woman. At this time, the scheming woman had no way to defend herself, and the emperor angrily scolded the crown prince for choosing a good daughter-in-law. The crown prince hurriedly argued. The crown princess thought the emperor was being tricked by the woman. The emperor became even angrier. This was clearly insinuating he la cloud judgment. Afterwards, the two could only kneel down, apologize, and live to seize the empress position and topple the crown prince. At this time, the woman specially prepared a table of food and drink, intentionally creating intimate contact with the emperor. Very quickly, the emperor was moved, proposing to take a concubine, but was rejected by her again. Their ambigu dominohi were caught by the crown prince. The crown prince, fearing the woman would speak ill of him in front of the emperor, decided to kill the woman and silence her that very night. But she had long expected the crown prince wouldn't let her off.